So guys, I top 32 with Evos. I lost to Tyree Tinsley. I lost 2 other lineups. He didn't loop me. I drew 5 spells first game, 5 spells second game. Nothing you can really do fighting, just rabbits. Really good deck though. He's still a really good player. Of course, he topped, and he won YCS. And so I topped with Evos. It's
Evosaurs.
Yep, Evosaurs. So the most broken card in the deck, Evoltile and Zasho. I played 3 of them. As you can see, when these are tributed, anyhow, you get to special summon 1 Evosaur from your deck to the field. And of course it gets this effects. There's so many ways to manipulate this card, and I'll explain them when we get to the spells and traps. You played 3. I played 3 Westelos. This is the equivalent of Gravekeeper Spy. If you guys know what Gravekeeper Spy is, you know it's broken also. So when it's flipped up, you get to special summon 1 Evosaur from your deck to the field. At 19 defense, really good. That's it for the Evoltiles. I played 3 Cerados. These are what I call a quarry. This deck is really like GBs in its control. When it's special summoned by Evoltile effect, it gains 200 attack. When it destroys a monster as a result of battle, you get to search your deck for any Evoltile. So your only 2 choices is Westelo and Nazasho. So they set up really good combo plays. So I played 3 of them. Then the card, Diplo. Now, a lot of Evosaur decks, from what I've heard, do not like this card at all because it pops to 1 back row. I played 2, and this card has won so many games, especially in this Phoenix Chain format. It forces Phoenix Chain and it forces Effect Veiler. It's basically the bestiary of the deck. Bestiary was limited for a reason because it pops back rows. So even if it's a dinosaur, of course, and especially when it combos with Evoltile Nazasho and Westelo, it makes for a really good card, especially in the damage step. People attack Westelo with Thunder King with a monster face down, and I would flip over Westelo. Westelo would get Diplo pop the back row, and it'll attack right over it. So I played 2 of them. Next is the 2, what I call Darius in the deck, Volcano. When it's special summoned by Evoltile effect, you get to special summon 1 Evosaur from your graveyard to the field. Basically, like Darius, you'll go for your guys Darius, but for us we have Lagia and Dokia. All the rank 4s are available to us. Really good card, just 2, no more than that. 2 Effect Veilers. Now, in the beginning of the first testing 3 months ago, it was playing Max C. I don't know how Rabbit's players are, because this deck plays a lot like Rabbit, but we don't want to draw our Evosaurs at all with Max C. So the more we want all the monsters to play in the deck itself. Effect Veiler is really good in this format, of course. It stops windups, it stops the sectors, it stops a lot of matches. It's a really good hand trap, and we play 2 of them over the Max C because we don't want to draw our monsters. And I played the 1 Gores. This card I barely got it off. It's in the deck. Gores is good overall. Not good against Insectors because it can just pop 2. Good against windups when you get hand loop for 5 cards and you top that Gores. Really sacky, but Gores of course is always good. Just 1, of course. Now, 3 Evil Force. This card is the MVP along with Nazasho of the deck. You tribute 1 Evoltile monster, which is either Nazasho or Westelo, and you special summon any one of the Evosaur monsters, which is either Volcano, Diplo, or Cerado. And they get their effects. If you tribute summon Nazasho, right? Tribute Nazasho, which I've been doing all day, you get 2 Evosaurs to the field. That's the same thing as having Rescue Rabbit first turn. The only bad thing is if you get Max Seed, you get to draw 3 cards, so you have to be optional with it. Do you want to let your opponent just have 3 cards, or do you want them to have, or you want to just have 2 monsters on the field? It depends on the situation. But this play right here is ridiculous. If they have 2 back rows, you can bring out double Diplo to pop both. If they Solemn Warning Evil Force, Nazasho still goes off. So it's a play that's unstoppable unless you have double Solemn Warning. And even with the double Solemn Warning, it's 4,000 life points for 2 cards. That's still gonna come out. Really good card in the deck. Next, we played 3 enemy controllers. The same thing. Now, a lot of people will play Forbidden Lance. We started off with 2 Forbidden Lances, 3 Forbidden Lances, Shrink, and Mirror Wall. That card you pay 2,000 life points in the standby phase. We had Mirror Wall in until Insectors came out. because sectors was just too free, popping everything. Econ abuses with Nazasho the most, so it's the same thing. Our opponent has Lagia. We have say we have an Evoltile in graveyard, and we'll set Nazasho. Enemy controller, they have a choice. They either stop the enemy controller or let us take it, and then we bring out our own Lagia, which we were doing a lot all day. Say they stop it, we still bring out a Volcano, make Utopia attack over it. So it was like, it's a play that's really tricky. And it really works in the end phase a lot also. When they set a back row, they have Thunder King, we'll tribute it, bring out Diplo, pop it in the end phase. Really good card. Next, 2 Power Duality, just for consistency. Like, for instance, in the top 32, I drew 5 spells and traps. I mean, yeah, a combination of 5 spells and traps. And it was just no monsters, which was the first for me all tournament. It happens, it's Yu-Gi-Oh, but it really does add to the consistency, and it really does get to your power cards a lot. Really good card. 2 MSTs, Heavy Storm, Pot of Avarice, Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, and Darkhold. These are just your staples in general. The 2 MSTs with the 2 Diplos means we're playing technically 4 MSTs, which is really good. Now onto the traps. 2 Phoenix Chains, mandatory for this format right now. It's really good against every matchup. It does a lot. A lot of people were Phoenix Chaining our Diplos, and it was becoming minus for them. Phoenix Chain and effect building Diplo or any Evoltile they saw it, it was just adding up. You effect reveal a Diplo, it stays on the field. Nazasho comes out, you have another Phoenix Chain. You Phoenix Chain that card, and then we just make Lagia. So now you have 2 dead Phoenix Chains, and you can't gorge anymore. It was just like everyone playing Phoenix Chain by storm. 2 Solemn Warnings. General, Solemn Judgment, Torrential Tribute, Mirror Force, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 Trap Dust Shoot, and the MVP card, main deck 1 Shadow Imprisonment Mirror.
Can I ask for some opinions on
that? And what you call it? This card has won me so many games today. And when I went first against the sectors, they'll bring out a monster, a Shadow Imprisonment Mirror. I got deck checked 6 rounds in a row, and the judges came and just said he main decks it because they got tired of telling the opponent. It's like when Paul Everton won with GBs. He made deck 3 Shadow Imprisonment Mirror. So I was like, if we play like GBs, why not main deck 1? 1 Phoenix Chain and Shadow Imprisonment will put in so much work. Tour guides, wind-ups, wind-up Hunter is dark. It was just MVP all over.
How many times did you side out that card today?
I sided out twice.
Twice?
And it's only against the wind-up matchup and what was the random deck? Yeah, just the one random matchup. Oh, it's Scrapstone, that was it. That one wind-up matchup is Scrapstone. That's it for the main deck. Okay, now on to the side deck. 2 Cyber Dragons, wind-ups, machines, really general, really good against Karakuris. I didn't see any, really good. Fossil Dyna. This card made me win my round 10 when they had, against Rabbit, they had Lagia, Lagia, and a Dirac that was in a Graiba that was special summoned to Monster Reborn. The Graiba attack blew up everything, and it was all over from there. Because Evil Force and Nazasho just won the game. 2 Compulsoraries, it's really general, really good against a lot of matches. I was expected to see some heroes, so after they super poly us, we'll just compult the monster back, so that's -4 for them. Really good card in general. 2 more Shadow Imprisonment Mirrors, for all the dark matches and dark rolls coming out. Goes in matchup, everything in this deck is fire. In the Rabbit matchup, it screws them up so bad because they can't make Lagia. We can make Lagia because Lagia is fire. We can also make Zen Mains. Zen Mains is fire. So it's just really good tech card. It really destroyed windups and eliminated a lot of other plays. The 1 Blackhorn, the 1 Chain Disappearance, the 2nd Bottomless, the 3rd MST, and Malevolent Catastrophe for all the stun decks. That's it for the side deck. Finally, the extra deck. 3 Lagias, General, 2 Dokas, 2 Utopias, 1 Utopia Ray. I think Utopia Ray is mandatory in every extra deck if you're playing Utopia. The amount of plays today that this card has won, you don't even need to have less than 1,000 life points or 1,000 life points. The fact is, in this deck, The only way to beat rabbits and Evosaurs with Exceeds is only through Utopia, because no one plays Zenmeister unless they're playing Evos. And so they bring out Utopia, think everything is safe, until we econ them with Nizasho, take your Utopia, make a Logia, and then play Utopia Ray. Or mind control it. It's really good. You need to play, I recommend that everyone who plays Utopia play at least one. Zenmeister. This card here deserves its own explanation. This guy here, Victor Santana.
Hi, Victor Santana for Godlike here. And I'm just going to explain this combo because this combo I came out with the first time like 3 months ago when it was known as Sasha, no Force of Evolution yet. As we can see, the play is like with when our opponents attack Diplo, Weslow, we bring any dinosaur basically because they won't be able to get through this defense, and since they attack with the only monster, we're going to have a dinosaur that is probably going to survive. Depends on what they have. Next turn we draw. We probably will draw a dinosaur, or probably we have a dinosaur, or probably we have the Nasasha play. We're going to bring us another dinosaur, so we're going to exceed into Zenmeister.
So say we summon this.
Let's say if you're going to summon, if you see you're worried about the backer that he has, you probably would attack with Nasasha that is got with Zerato that is going to be 21. So again, main phase 2, you probably will exceed with the other monster and bring Zenmeister. Zenmeister would detach, and book the Weslow. Weslow was already last turn change to face up, so you choose once per turn, as we know as a game mechanic, to change battle positions and flip it up. He will bring Volcano from the deck. Volcano gets his effect, get it from the graveyard, the one that you detach from Zenmeister. You're going to exceed until Logia or Dolka, depends of the board that your opponents have. This log means next turn, if they don't do anything, you're going to have Zenmeister. You're going to have do it again, flip Weslow, and then he's going to get another Volcano, and then he's going to have Logia, Dolka,
and Zenmeister, and now
Zenmeister and Weslow. And if you attack, if you get lucky to attack with Zerato, he will get another Weslow, so you can go for one of the main cards in one of my decks, which is Giga Blania.
Oh, that's good. So then this can all happen turn 2.
And
literally.
this can happen automatically turn 2.
And this, this is what I did. I did this so many times throughout the tournament, and people didn't know how to fight it, and they were just wondering, okay, what is going on? But there was that main loop, and as we showed you, the 3 the 3 rank exceeds is Giga Brilliant, Levier, and Wind Up Zen Mains. We took out Leviathan because there was no need for it, and we rarely summon level 3s, so we chose to have the better ones, especially for Rabbit. If we bottomless a dinosaur, Levier can bring it back. We can see with this. Zen Mains mandatory, and Giga Brilliant when they bring out Gore, so we can attack over it. Rounding out the rest of the extra deck. Steel Storm Roach, really good against agents, the 1 Chimera Tech, and the 1 Stardust Dragon. And the Stardust Dragon was there just, it gets over Logia. If they use the negation already, we would usually flip Weslow, get Zerato, summon Effect Griller if there was ever that case, make Stardust, and then call it, we take it from there. But that's the entire deck, from main deck to extra deck, and explaining the whole archetype. There are going to be some new cards released in the next set, which we get a reinforcement of the army for them, and we could bring out either 1 Westalo or 1 Diplo. Basically, Evoltile, Evosaur, doesn't matter. That's what that Rota does, and it's only once per turn. Then we get a card that's Foolish Burial / Westalo. If you normal summon it, you can send one Evosaur from your main deck to the graveyard. If you flip it face up, you get to special summon 1 Evosaur from your deck to the field. So you can see how abusive that becomes in this deck. When you summon it, Foolish Burial, the monster, Evil Force, that monster to bring out Volcano, and then you have your first turn Logia already. Now another play, and that was like from the next set, is they say they attack Weslow, they bring out the newer monster that's level 5, and this will make Weslow level 5, right? You do the Nizasho Force play, Nizasho with Evil Force to bring out Logia. You exceed the 2 level 5s for Freezodon, and now you have Logia and Freezodon on the field. Freezodon says when you would use an Acid effect, you can detach 1 from him instead. So they say they summon a monster. login, activate login effect, freeze it on with detachment instead. So that's 3 solemn judgments technically. So it's just like old days, you know.
We hoping Freezodon gets released by May, which is the next set when it's gonna come out. Or Overlord, Galactic Overlord.
Yeah.
So we're expecting Freezodon to be released by that date. So when Freezodon comes out, definitely the deck is gonna be way broken because it's no way to stop 3 Solemn Judgments.
Yep. But,
Any final changes to what you make to the deck?
We're still thinking about it. Like I think right now, because if the ban list is what it is right now, then every deck is gonna. I think the decks are still gonna be in contention. I think Windups is gonna play at Heat Teleport now. But we'll still be main decking the one. I'll still be main decking the one shot Prison Mirror, and I don't see any other changes. Like, and I've noticed today. I mean, people just gotta read cards. Like that was the only thing throughout the entire round, the entire tournament. I didn't run into one player that didn't pick up my card and read it, and then they read it and they still let effects go through, like because they didn't know how to fight the deck. So this goes to show you when creativity and surprise can take your opponents, and you can end up like this.
Yeah.
And it's a really underrated deck, and an underrated deck. It was an underdog, and it made it to the top 32 in the field of windups, rabbits, and the sectors.
It just proves you once again that creativity is still around the Yu-Gi-Oh community.
Yeah.
This is my personal opinion. I don't fall into the system that these Yu-Gi-Oh players has around that you gotta play top decks in order for you to be good. No, because my teammate here, Mike, just proved today that a back deck can top 32. So this doesn't end in here. I think next set we're definitely gonna make this deck tier 1. I promise you.
All right. Well, this is the top 32 deck for Evil Swords and Evil Lights. Team Lockdown out. Peace.